Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalgrim here, and we got over here a very interesting situation, like we previously had in the store the FEMME Force chest, that was up for like 3 hours, and then they were like, no screw that, get the chest out, put out an offer, and I have previously made like 2 hours ago or something like that, a video where I took a big dump on that chest because it was bad, and let's now start with the conspiracy theories. They didn't take it out for that reason. Most likely they were supposed to put it as an offer in the very first place, and there was a little bit of a misunderstanding over there. Like, how? How do you put the chest up instead of the offer up? Like, dudes, you need to reconsider your employment choices. Like, I thought your support team was bad. Didn't really know about the guys placing the chests. But yeah, nevertheless, we got ourselves a new offer. I'm not sure if this offer was here before, and we will take a look at it. First of all, I'm not going to talk about the price because the price is relative. It's different from country to country, and the amount of money that everybody has and the amount of money that they are willing to spend on the game is going to be different from person to person. But for example, in my country, this is not extremely expensive, but at the same time, I don't think for me personally it's worth the value that it gives. And let's actually get into that. Let's take a look at the characters that it's offering. It is going to have chances for all the characters that you can see the icons, and 2% chance for Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. And by the way, guys, it's a little bit of a bad marketing to advertise this chest with Heartbreaker Harley Quinn because she's not one of the good characters you can get from here. Actually, the good characters you can get from here are Entangling Poison Ivy or Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. So you would do far better if you put that out there as a stand for this chest. Take notes, you marketing team out there. So yeah, let's take a look at the characters that we have over here. First of all, we have Cheetah, one of the worst, if not the worst character in the entire game. And she is not going to be worth it if you get it from this offer. It's going to be literally a waste of your resources. And if you're going to invest into her, you are going to just further your waste. Powered Supergirl, exactly the same story. A character that is also in the challenge. You can get her from there. Cheetah also has a challenge, by the way. You can get Powered Supergirl from challenge, and she's not going to be one of the good characters. She's going to be, for the most part, useless, and there are much better choices. Starfire is not going to be such a bad character. She serves the role of being the tank, but she's not the best tank in the entire game, and at the end of the day, there's not much of a role for tanks in the game. Tanks that can't be combo builders as well, of course. Warrior Queen Wonder Woman is a character that is literally the definition of an average character. It has armor piercing, it has a shield, it will do decently in arena, passive's useless, not going to be useful for you in raids. Power Girl. Power Girl will be a great character, but the problem is you can get it from the League Store. So why would I pay money for something that I'll get for free eventually? And I literally don't have to do anything for this one. Like, I just need to be a member on the League. I don't even need to log in or do damage in raids as long as they don't kick me just by being there and claiming my mail. I will eventually get to owning Power Girl. So I don't see the point of getting her in this chest. Flora Poison Ivy is a good character for Arena and Champions Arena. She sucks in raids, unfortunately, but she has a premium chest and is not a character that you must have. Dark Supergirl is a character that will be in the arena seasons and is going to be a fairly easy season, so why spend money when you can get her from the arena seasons? And next up will be Master Thief Catwoman. Master Thief Catwoman, yet again, one of the worst characters in the entire game. She is useless. Like, she has some dot damage. She has a passive that's useful only in the operations, and you're not going to use her there because you're going to use your operations to level up characters. Sonic Black Canary, another contestant for the worst character in the game. Passive is totally useless, and her abilities are bare bones. Silver Banshee, a character that you can find in the challenges and the character that you can find in the premium chests. So while this would be a pretty decent drop from here, you have other ways to get her. Unhinged Harley Quinn is a pretty damn bad character, not as bad as Master Thief Catwoman or Sonic Black Canary or Cheetah, but it's pretty close out there. Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, one of the very few good drops over here, along with Entangling Poison Ivy. Like, those two gals are going to be the only two drops that you'd really be happy with over here. And the final one is going to be Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. No, not Heartbreaker, Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Suicide Squad Harley Quinn is going to be a legendary character, am I right? And legendary characters are so great, am I right? No! This is going to be the worst legendary character. You will not get her gear, so you're most likely going to have to spend 10 more bucks for the gears. Most likely more than you'll spend on this chest. And she sucks in raids, she sucks in soul raids. The only place in the game where you'll use her will be in the arena, in Champions Arena, and for that you'll need the full Suicide Squad team. So yeah, the thing that they're advertising this chest by, being the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, is by far not going to be the best drop from this one. So the only things that you're really looking forward to get from here are going to be Heartbreaker Harley Quinn and Entangling Poison Ivy. And keep in mind, after you get them, you will not have their gears. So if you're a beginner, there's going to be two situations. You either get a crap character, but you'll eventually be able to unlock their gears, or you get a good character that you're not going to be able to use for a very long time. And yeah, taking a look back, let's put them into categories. We have over here, let's call this the category shit, because they're shit characters. We have Cheetah, we have Powered Supergirl, we have Master Thief Catwoman, we have Sonic Black Canary, and we have Unhinged Harley Quinn. This is the shit here. Getting any of those will be a very bad investment and a waste of money. And if you don't accept the fact that it's a waste of money and try to work your way with the characters because you paid for them, then you're going to turn it into an even bigger waste. Next category will be not so shit, like characters that are not so bad, but at the end of the day you don't need them and you can get them from other places. Starfire. She's not so bad, but she has a challenge, has her premium chest. Mythic Wonder Woman has her challenge, you can get her from there, and it's not a character that you need. Dark Supergirl, Arena Season, easy Arena Season. And Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, you're not going to use that because you're most likely far away from having the full Suicide Squad team and you don't have her gears. Next up, the good but not needed. Power Girl and Flora Poison Ivy would be two good drops from here. But if you're not a beginner, you're most likely already going to have those characters maxed out. And if you're a beginner, it's going to be decent, but we'll talk about the overall picture later. And the good ones are going to be Entangling Poison Ivy and Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. Those are the only two redeeming factors. And the conclusion of this one is that you're going to have 9 characters that are pretty bad and not worth your money that you can get from here, and only 4 that are going to be worth the investment. And it's up to you what you want to make out of that. Honestly, if you're a beginner, don't go for this. If you are an advanced player, don't go for this. Like, it's pretty much a slot machine. It's a slot machine that they have managed to integrate in the game. As far as I'm aware, this does not have a limited buys. No, it does not have limited buys. And if you have a lot of money and this is nothing for you and you want to, like, go ahead, buy this chest. Let me go back and see. Does it really have no limited buys? Yes, you can buy this limitlessly. So if you're sitting on a pile of money, you can pretty much buy this chest endlessly and max all the characters that are here, and this way max Entangling Poison Ivy and Heartbreak Harley Quinn. If you want to do that, go ahead and be my guest, but I'm telling you, man, there are better ways to spend your money, and this is definitely not one of them. And this chest is going to be on the cheaper side. It's not going to be expensive. It's not going to be so money grabbing. And when you look at the bigger picture, it might not offer things that are just so outrageously bad for the price tag that it has. But my problem is that this is a literal slot machine. And you might be trapped into buying them until you finally get yourself a good job. We are not talking about the credits and the resource materials because that's a laughable amount. You can get more than that in one day of farming campaign. So yeah, overall I'm not a fan of this chest. I'm not a fan of the loot box trackers. I'm not a fan of the fact that the only 2 very good drops from here are not going to be able to be used because you need to pay a little bit more, a little bit extra to get their gears, and they have to be in the offer store. And I don't like this chest, and I would not recommend you buy it. I would recommend you spend your money on other things. Again, I'm not against spending your money on the game, but there are much better things that you can spend your money for example, the Dawn of Apocalypse Defender is going to be a pretty decent offer to boost your progress in soul raids. Some bundles are okay, not the Just League Flash one really. Look, and if you get the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, you can get her gears from here for more than you paid for the actual chest. But yeah, overall, I'm not a fan of this chest at all, and I don't recommend you buy it. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful. I hope I convinced you to not support the loot box practice that they are implementing. It's funny that they first got it in the store and then swapped it to the special offers. So a little bit of a misstep, a little bit of persons maybe needing to take a little bit of a break from working on the game. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to call people out to lose their jobs, but it's getting to the point where the people at Ingest Mobile really need to at least train their teams better, if not find better people. But yeah, this was it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know in the comments what you get if you open this, and I'll see you in the next one.